So, the two lines I believe reflect power the most are for sweetest things turn sourest by their deeds. Lilies that fester smell far worse than weeds. And I'll go into more detail about this later. But first of all, literary devices! So, the first literary device is iambic pentameter. Iambic pentameter is typical to Shakespearean sonnets, and Sonnet 94 is no exception. It follows the iambic pentameter of 10 syllables per line in the A-B-A-B, C-D-C-D, E-F-E-F, G-G rhyming scheme, as well as the structure of 3 quatrains followed by a couplet. The concluding couplet comments on and provides a concise ending to the previous 12 lines by affirming that those who crave power will fall to corruption. The iambic pentameter gives a rhythm to the poem, and the rhyme creates a beat. The second literary device is simile. In the line, who moving others are themselves as stone unmoved, cold, and to temptation slow, stone is used as a figure of speech to compare those with power to stone in a simile. This proves that Shakespeare views thirst for power as a negative trait, saying that those who do are comparable to a cold stone that will move others to do work that they will not. It is a blatant comment on the hypocrisy and pretentiousness of those who crave power. The third literary device is symbolism. Symbolism is used near the end of the sonnet when Shakespeare speaks of how beautiful flowers that fester smell far worse than weeds. The flower symbolizes people. The lilies that fester, consuming and taking up more and more resources, are those that pursue power. They rot and smell far worse in comparison to simple weeds. Symbolism is used in order to display an image of how ugly the pursuit of power can be. Now I will be explaining the connections between The Great Gatsby and Sonnet 94. The more power the person in this poem has, the more it rots them. They become less of a real person and more of a shell, just like Gatsby. The pursuit of power ends in despair and hollowness on the seeker's end, as their search makes them emptier human beings. Gatsby becomes so consumed with gaining power in order to impress Daisy that he becomes an entirely new person and lives a different life. Just like the lilies in the sonnet, Gatsby pursued power for his own personal gain. Also like the sonnet, Gatsby had others working under him in order to create a perfect world for himself. He craved more and more, wishing for power above all else. He started off as the son of a poor farmer, and wanting to break free from his past, he entered the world of crime. He wished to have money and gain power, to win over the girl of his dreams, and to be more than he actually was. This craving led to his downfall. He was only a husk that no one truly knew. He became an empty person with nothing but a lust for power to fulfill his dream and leave his past. The author of Sonnet 94, William Shakespeare, has a similar biography to Gatsby. Both were hollow men, searching for love. Shakespeare had a plethora of lovers in an attempt to fill a void in his life, and Gatsby threw wild parties in an attempt to find his love to fulfill his life. Both men were dreamers who created performances in order to fulfill their fantasies. Thanks for watching!